Hello everyone, my name is TCsViews and I am the 40-year-old naturalista. I'm giving tips for new naturalistas who are in their 40s. Why? Well, I've noticed that the young naturalistas, vloggers, bloggers, and YouTubers are dominating the airwaves, and I haven't seen anybody who looks like me within my age group giving the same advice. So I figured, hey, why not start a YouTube channel that specifically is geared toward women within their 40s and beyond who are newly natural. You know, I have friends from all walks of life, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond, but it's mostly my naturalista friends who are in their 40s and above who are always asking me, Tamiko, how did you get your hair to do what it does? And so I said, well, you know, this would be a great opportunity for me to put something up on YouTube. But what really actually sparked the attention was that I had posted an image of myself on Instagram, and it's a side-by-side picture of before and after with my hair in just an afro, and I'm going through a grow out stage of I want to say a Grace Jones cut that I used to have, and I was like, what am I gonna do? I don't want to cut it again. I want my hair to be big and full like how it used to be. And I said, all right, well, let me do a double strand twist and then braid up the sides. And so I did, and I posted the side-by-side image on Instagram. And one of my friends, who's also a naturalista, her name is Felicia Speaks. You should follow her on Instagram and on Tumblr. Her name is Felicia Speaks, and that's her Instagram and Tumblr name. And we were having a conversation over social media, and she was like, you know, people on Facebook didn't believe that your hair can do what it did. And I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, they thought it was a texturizer. So this is freshly washed hair. And as you can see, it's still wet. And as you can see, it is not texturized. You can see my grays there. That's from stress, student loans, parenting. Anyway, just kidding. Anyway, so this is freshly washed hair. And as you can see, guys, this is not texturized. This is just my natural hair. And like I said, I just did a fresh wash. And you know, I'm not a product junkie. My hands are wet. I'm not a product junkie. I do co-wash my hair almost every day, depending on what my style is. And my go-to product right now is Cantu for the natural hair. For natural hair, and it's the sulfate-free cleansing cream shampoo. I only use this maybe every 2 weeks when I want to get the buildup off. And then I also follow up with its conditioner. And today I put in the leave-in conditioner for the repair cream. So that works very well on my hair. I also follow up with shea butter. I'm actually running out the see, I need more. The beauty supply store that was across the street recently moved to a farther location, so I can't just hop across the street and do what I need to do. So to achieve the braids that you had seen on the sides in this picture right here, so the braids, I actually did 3 cane rows all the way back on each side, and what I did was after I put my coconut oil, I forgot I mentioned, yeah, I also use 100% coconut oil. I'm also out of that as well. But after I put the coconut oil in the shea butter, I then used the Ampro Pro Style. Why? Because I find that on the shorter sides, I want it to stay, and I wanted that look to last for, you know, a couple days, maybe 3-4 days. And so, so I did the cane rows back. And yeah, I ported it myself. I know how to do that. And then I use the Eco Style gel as for my double strand twist up top. And that's how I achieved it. I let it dry overnight, and then boom, it was voila. And everybody, all my close friends on Instagram, they loved it. I had some other naturalistas who also liked it as well. It's also featured on one of the naturalistas Instagram blog. Anyway, so today, what am I going to do with this thing? I don't know. I'll think about it, but I do know that I want to get some big chunks going on, and probably, you know, do some smaller finger twist on the sides. But the one thing that I wanted to talk about, being a 40-year-old naturalista, I went natural 3 years ago. And I went natural because I was tired of the relaxers, and I just I also wanted something different, right? So I was, 37 when I went natural, and I was concerned because my hair was getting thin in the middle. And I went to the hairdresser and I said, I think it's the creamy crack that I've been on for so many years. So if we can just cut it all off and like just start from scratch. And you know, now that I am 40 and still natural, I noticed that I have this thinness still going on. So it had nothing to do with the creamy crack. It's hereditary. And I learned that when you reach your 40s, your hair starts to do all sorts of stuff besides going gray, and it also sheds a lot. At least that's my experience that I've been having. And you know, you're going to get some thinning going on. So what am I doing to make sure that I maintain my hair in the center in my 40s? Drink a lot of water. I take my hair, skin, and nail vitamins. I'll share that with you in another post. I also massage my scalp, and I use a mixture of certain oils, but I don't manipulate my hair too much. And you know, so far so good. It hasn't been thinning as much anymore, but I definitely know it is hereditary. I have a daughter who is 19, she'll be 20 in a couple of weeks, and she asked me the other day, she said, Mommy, does your middle of your hair have a different curl pattern? I was like, yeah, it's kind of thin. And it took me 3 years to realize that this is what's going on. But my mom had the thinning hair in the center. My grandmother did, and she had a full head of hair. And so I was like, well, you know, just continue to eat your fruits and vegetables, drink a lot of water, and massage that scalp. So, you know, those are some of the things that takes place when you're 40, and I will definitely be back to give you a little bit more tips of what it's like to be a naturalista and 40, and I hope you tune in some more. If you have any questions, just shoot them over to me at TCsViews, or just at TCsViews on Instagram, or you can also email me at tcsviews@gmail.com. Or you could just leave a comment in the box below. All right, hope you enjoyed. See you soon.